Hello, Gemini. So this is your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the QueenTarotB in Boston. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Cross watchers, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are cross watching and you see that the energy is coming in, vice versa, feel free to drop a line below. I always read my comments. If you get a heart, I've read it. If you get a response, I'm doing my best to respond to everybody that I can. With that being said, now, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but we're doing a pay for it initiative on this channel. So you've seen it. It started here with your girl. Okay. So if you want to be part of it, people are either purchasing readings for themselves and paying forward a 15-minute reading, a half an hour, whatever. And then some people are just purchasing readings for other people. And they help me choose the person that wins, whatever. If you'd like to be part of that little movement that we're doing, then email box below, just put it in the header and then let me know what you're looking to do. All right, moving on. Gemini, you guys this month I feel like are really fighting some energies of going back to some things that you know are bad for you, things that you know are not healthy, but you're fighting those energies. You're not just simply grabbing the devil's hand and going back. You're fighting those energies. You're not giving into that. And so it looks like with that comes abundance because of the fact that you're no longer just falling into your old patterns, old routines, and things like that. If you guys hear clanking around, some of you that have been here a long time know all about my charm bracelet. It's just my charm bracelet banging around. So, but it seems like abundance is coming in financial gain. Because you've learned your lesson, you didn't go backwards, you went forward. You guys didn't just fall back into those old routines. You guys didn't just take the devil's hand and say, okay, let's go. You guys have been propelling forward. And for that, I feel like there is definitely a financial gain. There's definitely an abundance coming your way. If it hasn't already, it will. Some of you are definitely dealing with some twin flame, divine feminine, divine masculine energies here. And so it's really important. Hold on. They're just talking away about you guys this morning. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and I had a bit of a Freudian slip. Taurus, when I opened their video, I called them Gemini. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Uh-oh. Truth time needs to come out. But I feel like this could be your last lesson in returning here in terms of back to the earth, back to this reincarnation. I feel like this was the last lesson you needed in order to find a twin flame or to find a divine or feminine or masculine energy. I feel like you've been hanging on for quite some time to what feels like fire sign energy that may have hurt you in the past. It doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign. Like I said, I Freudian slipped on Taurus's video yesterday, so that doesn't happen. But I feel like some of you hanging on to a fire sign energy, and you're not letting go of the hurt and the pain. And so this lesson feels important because of the fact that you're not going back into that cyclical bullshit anymore. You're not fucking falling for it this time. You're like, no, I'm done. And so that right there could bring you right to my hair. It's supposed to rain and it's 60 degrees outside. Now we're gonna get this horrible storm because it was warm for a couple hours. I give up. But yes, it feels as though this was your last lesson to learn, is what they're saying, before you were able to move forward and let go of this hurtful energy that you had prior. And now you're going to be coming into the divine masculine, divine feminine energies. And so you're really, really vibrating pretty high right now, Gemini, and good for you. I'm really happy for you. It's not every day you get to say that you graduated into this. You're doing things differently than what you've always done them as. You're doing things so much differently than you were before. Okay. With that, you're you're changing the very essence of who you are, and it's propelling you forward. It's moving you forward. I'd like to at least shuffle and see what we can find out. That's what I'm feeling right now, is the divine masculine, divine feminine energy stepping forward in you guys, because you're just not going for the old shit that you used to do. You're saying no more. And so that is propelling you forward. And yeah, it looks like you had someone there who was quick of tongue. They were very, very quick to tell you what you wanted to hear to get back into your life. And now it's showing me this energy of stepping forward and stepping out of that and no longer being bound by that. You're seeing it for what it is, not for what you want it to be. Good for you guys. I'm happy for you. Good for you. You're definitely getting your justice from it. No doubt. Look at that. Just shuffled up and still. The lies, the bullshit, the garbage all coming out, and your justice coming in. So this is really looking so positive for you guys, and I'm thrilled, because in a time during a pandemic and when we're all locked down for the rest of our lives here, it looks like Gemini is receiving some great rewards, and I love it. And it's all because you've done things differently this time. You finally said, okay, no, the way I was acting before, ooh, y'all need to get some truth out there, or somebody owes you some truth. Only time that happens is when there's bullshit going around. You guys know that. So it seems like with that, you're going to be coming into the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And I'm super happy for you guys, because right now I'm trying to create initiatives to pay it forward, trying to do positive things. And it seems like things are going relatively positive for you since you've changed your point of view on things. You know, you were unhappy, unwilling to take your walls down, unwilling to change the way you were doing things. And then suddenly you realized, okay, this shit is not working for me anymore. What can I do to change so that way the abundance comes toward me instead of me chasing after it like a pot of gold and never quite getting it? So it looks like you were really unhappy in this situation anyway, and there was no need for you to return to the situation and find yourself even more unhappy than you were prior. Yes, and you know, your wish was just to see things for how they were, not how you wanted them to be, and you're finally seeing that, okay? You're finally getting a handle on not allowing people to use your energy, not allowing people to treat you badly, okay? I know those twins. One of them is a fighter and the other one is kind of hangs around in the background and sometimes can get hurt easily, okay? So let's see what we have for you guys. Yes. I love when the cards back up exactly what I'm talking about. It's talking about you not taking chances, okay? So this is you not taking the opportunities, not taking the chances to move forward. Right now, you're being very selective and picky on who you allow into your life. And this is good. With this, I'm seeing the 10 of Swords, which is prior, 6 months to 2 years probably. This and the Tower are the only ones that give me time frames. I don't know. Don't ask your girl. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the bird. Ooh, some of you are having some serious back problems because my back's just started cramping up like crazy. Maybe putting you out of work before this whole pandemic started. That's odd. My back just started like cramping up out of nowhere. Sorry, guys. What the hell? You guys are just going through it, aren't you? And then you have this 10 of Swords. So this is energy that was coming in prior and you needed to get past this. You stopped taking chances for a little while and started focusing in on yourself for the time being. Okay. That's wonderful. I love to hear that for you guys. You were having a hard time with relationships. You were having a hard time, to where you were going through like these cyclical patterns, these cyclical motions. And being with somebody who wasn't treating you correctly, okay? And you just hunker down inside, but you wouldn't allow yourself out of hermit mode. You wouldn't allow yourself to come forward and to deal with it by walking away and saying no more, enough is enough. And your wish is that this person stops making offers towards you, okay? You don't want them to come towards you anymore. You want them to just go their own way and keep their energy to themselves. It feels like they reach out energetically, is what I'm seeing up in here with the wish card, is they reach out energetically and you're just walking away like, okay, you know, I'm leaving your energy behind. I don't really want you to keep coming toward me. Please stop coming toward me. And that's what it feels like. This person was in and out for so long, okay? They were just back and forth, in and out, only just wanted something, come in, drop off their burdens at your feet, go their own way, okay? So now you're, this energy feels as though like you're finally getting through this 10 cycle, you're finally getting through this cycle to drop off this energy and get rid of it for good. So you're figuring, and this is, you know, great energy in terms of doing that. You've got the card of Sag here. And so what are they saying there? They're just talking away for you guys today. Yes, you're done fighting. You're done. This is a good energy to have, to get rid of and keep moving, but it's also an energy of being very in and out as well. And so if you're going to commit to it, make sure you commit to it. All the fighting back and forth, all of this burdensome energy that this person keeps coming in and dropping on you. And then it's like they take off and leave and you're stuck with the burden, right? You're tired of feeling as though you have to be disappointed with this person all the time. They're constantly just coming in, getting what they want and just running back out. And it's just tiresome for you. You're done being disappointed. You're done with it not being enough for you. You're done with all of it. It's like you're fighting, but this time you're fighting to keep this person moving, keep this person walking on. You don't want them to keep coming back to you because you have a bad habit of allowing them back in. Now, because you're out of balance, it seems as though you had to go through a real tower moment to get to where you are, which makes me even more proud of you because of the fact that getting through a tower moment, to try and balance yourself out and get away from something or someone you know is not good for you is not an easy thing to do. And so you literally put yourself through a tower moment to get away from this energy that keeps throwing you off balance. It keeps putting you off your beaten path, your trodden path. It's putting you off your spiritual path as well, because whatever or whoever this is for you, it's not part of your spiritual journey. It's time for you to let this go. Now it's like you're stepping into your power, okay? With the Emperor. The Emperor is in his power. He sits above all four kings, all four queens, all four royal families, okay? He sits above all of them, and they report to him. But it seems as though, even though you're stepping into your power, you're still having some issues in terms of family members. And maybe you have family members, and this is part of what this is for you. Some of you that are constantly asking you for money or constantly asking you for stuff. And maybe that's part of what this is for you. It's part of stopping this particular behavior, stopping giving money to people or giving things to people just because they're your family. My back is really acting up. Ooh. So I feel like there's a decision made here in terms of wanting the truth to come out. You're tired of seeing things and being mind fucked by somebody, especially somebody who doesn't even stick around to do anything other than mind fuck you in the moment and then take off, and then you're stuck with the energy. I'm seeing you make a decision. No, I'm not doing this anymore. And this is your card, the card of the lovers, the twins. So a decision between two, either stay by yourself and go for the truth, or keep getting with this person and go for the lies, go for the illusionary stage that they're setting forward for you. And you're opting for the truth. You don't want the lies anymore. It took you a little while to get here, but it was kind of like a really hard lesson learned here, with the Three of Cups, realizing that they had multiple other parties involved, not just you. It was kind of a slap in the face how you found out about these people, or person, or however it works out in your particular situation. It can also talk about third-party interference with family. Again, maybe you found out the hard way. Your family was just using you for whatever assets you brought to the table. But there's a harsh messenger here letting you know that there was definitely a significant third-party involvement. For some of you, you may have been the one on the side, and for some of you, you may have found out they had someone on the side, okay? And it's showing an injustice here from whoever this person is. This person does not mean well emotionally. They don't mean you well. They're manipulative, bringing us right back to this card right here, the mindfuck card. They're manipulative. They're cruel. They don't care about what happens when they leave. It's not their problem. And so it brings me right back to this card here, this injustice emotionally. Okay. It's really, really digging deep about, good Lord, what is wrong with this? It really, really talks about digging deep when it comes to emotional stability and getting away from somebody who's emotionally unstable and causing you to be emotionally unstable, therefore dragging you backwards. It can also talk about how someone who involves themselves in your life, but then doesn't stick around for long. They just come in for periods of time and then things are good. And then it's like they go right back out. Truth. So that's what this could be talking about too. It's like they stick around for a certain period of time and then it's like they go right back out, and it feels like an injustice to you because it's really starting to mess with your mind, because things are great while they're there and then things are not great when they're gone. And it doesn't really make sense to you why they keep going back and forth so much. I'm not sure that what you're expecting to come in with them is going to be beneficial for you. Like I said, this is my asshole card, Five of Swords. And then there's the Three of Wands, and it talks about moving forward. And you see clearly she's waiting. She's waiting for the surf to come in, and she's going to continue to stand there waiting because it's in reverse. The only thing you're really getting from this person is this right here headache, courtesy of whoever this person is who keeps dropping in and out of your life. It's causing questions, concerns, and that's why it's so important that you moved forward from this energy. Okay. It's so important that you get in this mind frame of letting go. Okay. And putting this behind you, no longer wishing to have this person come into your life, make a mess and leave you there to pick it up. Now I have got out my Rebel Oracle. I figured I'd bring a little bit of fun into the reading. So that's what I have for you tarot-wise. And now I'm going to bring out the Rebel Oracle. Now, some of you guys have seen this before. Some of you guys have not seen this at all. But we will find out what they have in store for you guys. What do you want Gemini to know? What is important for Gemini to know right now? What are the messages you want to bring forth to Gemini? So guys, it's really important that you do let this person go. I'm going to shuffle till we get a jumper. Oh, we got a few jumpers. Because this is what is going to propel you to a twin flame situation. If that's what you're looking to do. Some of you know better and you don't want to deal with a twin flame situation because it's not what you think it is. Wow, you guys had a lot here. Some of you have a question and it says, ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So stop relying on friends for things or advice. or to help you through situations that they don't particularly have any reason to see a positive aspect for you, or they really don't know how to handle, or they're not giving you good energy. Okay. They broke your heart. Fuck them. Yes, that is my phone going crazy. Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. So we've got that. And then we have, spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Matching right up in line with what we were seeing. Rebel. Because fuck it. That may have something to do with the way we're all feeling with them shutting down states and not opening back up and all of this nonsense going on around the world. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. So they're telling you need to get out and get some exercise, but there's really nothing you can do about that when you can't leave your house that much. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. In other words, stop giving people so many opportunities to hurt you. Okay, guys, that is what I have for you for May 15th through May 31st. This is your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the QueenTarotB in Boston, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.